Are there any similarities in the state system between the Kazakh SSR and the Republic of Kazakhstan? What is the state system? The state system is a political organization of society, the body politic, or more narrowly, the institution of government. A state is a form of human association distinguished from other social groups by its purpose, the establishment of order and security, its methods and the laws and their enforcement, its territory, the area of jurisdiction or geographic boundaries, and finally by its sovereignty. Therefore, if we want to make a comparative analysis of the state system of Kazakh SSR and the Republic of Kazakhstan, we should check official documents such as constitution and historical material, government branches, the state system of the Kazakh SSR and the Republic of Kazakhstan. A comparative analysis. The Kazakh Soviet Socialistic Republic is one of the 15 Soviet republics of the USSR. The Soviet Socialistic Republic has a unitary Marxist-Leninist one-party government of an atheistic state which lead the Communist Party of Kazakhstan. The Republic of Kazakhstan is an independent unitary state with a presidential system of government. Under the constitution, Kazakhstan is a democratic, secular, legal and social state which recognizes man, his life, rights and freedoms as the supreme values of the country. Kazakh SSR had two constitutions. The constitution of the Kazakh SSR of 1937 and 1978. The constitution of the Kazakh SSR of 1937 on March 24. The extraordinary 10th Congress of Soviets of Kazakhstan adopted the first constitution of Kazakh SSR. The first constitution of the Kazakh SSR was built in full accordance with the constitution of USSR and consisted of 11 chapters and 125 articles. It reflected the creation of the foundation of socialism in the republic, the establishment of public ownership of the means of production and the planned economy, the elimination of explanation and formation of equal relations. The constitution of the Kazakh SSR of 1937 legislatively consolidated the unification of Kazakhstan with other republics of the USSR in the constitution of 1937. It was written, the Kazakh SSR exercises state power independently, fully preserving its sovereign rights. The constitution fixed the immutability of the territory without the consent of the Kazakh SSR, the formation of the highest republican and local state authorities, and control over the implementation of legislation.
The Constitution of the Kazakh SSR of 1978. The Communist Party of Kazakhstan was the ruling and the sole legal political party in Kazakh SSR with first secretariat. Article 2. All state bodies are controlled and accountable to the Councils of People's Deputies. Article 78. Councils of People's Deputies, the Supreme Soviet of the Kazakh SSR, regional councils of People's Deputies, district, city, and district and cities, village, rural, and all councils of People's Deputies constitute an unfilled system of state authorities. Article 82. Councils of People's Deputies directly and through the bodies create direct all branches of the state. Economic and socio-cultural construction make decision, ensure their execution, and monitor the implementation of decisions. Article 97. The Supreme State Authority of the Kazakh SSR is the Supreme Soviet of the Kazakh SSR. Article 102. Draft laws and other issues submitted to the Supreme Councils of the Kazakh SSR are discussed at its meetings. Article 115. The Council of Ministers of the Kazakh SSR, the government of the Kazakh SSR, is the highest executive and administrative body of state power of the Kazakh SSR. But certainly we know Kazakh SSR was a centralized dictatorship state with a planned economy controlled by Moscow. Kazakh SSR was based on state ownership of the means of production, collective farming, and industrial manufacturing. An administrative common system managed a districtive form of central planning. The Soviet economy was characterized by state control of investment, dependence on natural resources, shortages of many consumer goods, little foreign trade, public ownership of industrial assets, macroeconomic stability, negligible unemployment, and high job security.
The power sharing scheme. The first constitution of independent Kazakhstan was adopted at the 9th session of the Supreme Council of Kazakhstan. On January 28 in 1993, it was adopted and developed in the conditions of the crisis state in which the republic was after the collapse of the USSR. Its adopting made it possible to normalize the Kazakh system of state relations, contributed and reorientations of the internal political direction of the state management mechanism. The Constitution of 1995 is qualitatively different in content, unlike the Constitution of the Republic of Kazakhstan in 1993. According to the Constitution of Republic of Kazakhstan, claimed to be democratic, secular, and legal state. Article 1. The highest values of the state are a person, his life, rights, and freedoms. In adopting to the transition from a super-presidential form of government to a presidential with a strong parliament, a new norm has been introduced into the constitution. The relatives of the president are now prohibited from holding high public positions. The provisions on the special role of the first president was executed. In addition, there was a clause according to which the land and its subsoil became the property of the people. The constitutional court was established. How does our system of check and balance work? Paragraph 3 of Article 40 of the Constitution states that the President of the Republic ensures the coordinate functions of all branches of state, power and responsibility of the authorities to the people. Thus, the president in Kazakhstan is outside the three branches of government, although in a classical presidential republic he should be the head of the executive branch. Kazakhstan was granted a market economy country, but with high state-owned enterprises account for 30 and 40% of the GDP according to OECD. And exactly in our conclusion, we can analyze the similarities state government between the Republic of Kazakhstan and Kazakh USSR. And exactly first, it is centralized state with majority party, for example, Amanat Party and Kazakh Communist Party. And a high percentage of the state in the economy. And this is our reference list.